Some parents in Rolando are fighting to change the name of their local elementary school. They say Henry Clay Elementary is named after a man who not only kept slaves, but was responsible for the expansion of slavery into other states.
They've been working on this effort for months now, but say the school district has not exactly been helpful. CBS 8's Steve Price has been working for you to get answers from the district and joins us live now from the school with an update. Steve?
And Marcella and Carl, you probably noticed that just over my shoulder is the sign for Henry Clay Elementary, but I actually want to step out of the way so you can see the picture that is right below that sign. That's Nelson Mandela, and parents say, you know, putting a picture of a man who fought against racial segregation under the name of a slave owner doesn't fix the problem. They say they want the school's name changed.
Henry Clay was elected to Congress in the early 1800s and is still considered one of the greatest U.S. senators of all time. But the man who has an elementary school in Rolando named after him also fought to keep enslaved people on his property.
The school is named after someone who enslaved 122 people.
Jerrod Tucker is one of several parents with children at the school who have spent the last several months trying to get the name changed, but seem to be getting nowhere with the San Diego Unified School District.
Talk to this person, that person says talk to that person, and then that person says talk to this person. Of course, it's frustrating.
Jerrod finally got so tired of getting the runaround that he showed up at a recent school board meeting and shared his concerns during public comments.
For decades, students in this district have been forced to walk into buildings and wear shirts emblazoned with the names of men that would have seen them as less than human. And that needs to stop now.
The parents who call their group Not Okay with Clay got a huge endorsement last week, a letter from City Council President Sean Ela Rivera that included the line, "Today I request action to remove this shameful and racist image from our school."
It felt validating and exciting that this is not acceptable in our community. This is somebody that does have power. This is somebody that does have capital to change this. So you feel heard.
CBS 8 has been working for you on this story since March, when we were told by school officials that no action could be taken because the parents didn't submit a formal proposal for a name change. The parents have now done that, but still nothing from the school board. So we reached out to the district again today. They now confirm they've received a proposal and are working to reestablish a school names committee, which will make a recommendation to the board. The parents feel like they're being asked to jump through a lot of hoops, which they'll do, but wonder, why do they have to?
Why should it be up to the parents? Why should it be up to the community? They know who these schools are named after. They know who named them. So they should be doing that work moving forward.
Yeah, their argument, the board should be the ones who are initiating this process, not concerned parents. So I asked the district, I said, hey, now that the ball is rolling, you admit that, when can we expect to see the change? They said, we don't know how long this will take, but Brian says he was told it could take 3 to 5 years, Marcella and Carlo, and he says that is not acceptable.
Steve, has there been any opposition to changing the name of the school?
Marcella, they have had 2 different town halls, and they say there was no opposition at either one of those town halls. But Brian did tell me that he has heard from 2 people, one a neighbor, one a parent at the school, who told him that they thought that he was erasing history. They were against the move.
Interesting. We'll have to see how that all plays out once they do follow the procedure and that gets addressed by the school board. Thanks, Steve.
And here at CBS 8, we'd like to help solve problems affecting you. If there's something you'd like us to look into, you can email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com.